Hey, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all okay. I have decided to do a video today, all things Hyrox. As you can probably tell from my previous videos, if you've watched them, that I am training for a Hyrox. I have mentioned little bits here and there, but I thought I'd do a sit down video. I can explain why I'm doing it, answer some questions, just to give you some insight ahead of me going into my first Hyrox competition. So I've got 6 questions that I'm going to answer, and I'm just going to get straight into it. No faff, just get down to it. So first one, what is Hyrox? So Hyrox is a fitness competition that consists of running 8 kilometers, and after each kilometer you perform a station exercise. So the first station is a ski erg, which is the same distance for any of the competitions, men, women, and that's 1,000 meters. Second is a sled push, which the weight does vary between who is doing it, but the distance stays the same. It's 12.5 meters. Then we've got sled pull, which again, same applies as the sled push. Same distance, and the weights vary depending on man, woman, and how you're doing it. Then we've got 80 meters of burpee broad jump. Again, that is one that stays the same, 80 meters for everyone that's competing. Then we've got 1,000 meter row, which again, same across the board. Going into farmer's carry, which the weight varies, but the distance stays at 200 meters for whoever is doing it. And similar to that one is the sandbag lunges, weight varies, but it's 100 meters across the board. And then finally, to finish off, is wall balls. Now the reps and the weight do vary, so that one depends on who and what you're doing. And basically it's whoever finishes in the fastest time wins. But Hyrox as a whole has a motto, an aura about it, that the competition is for everyone. Obviously they do world champs, they do extensive competitions for those that do excel in it, but it is for anyone to compete. The open competitions, you don't need any requirements to sign up to do it. So it literally is, if you want to do it, go and do it. Give it a try. Okay, so next, what Hyrox am I doing? So I'll be doing my first Hyrox on the 23rd of March, 2024, this year, in 3 weeks' time, less than 3 weeks now. With my mum, we'll be competing in the women's open doubles. So this is not a pro category, this is just anyone can go in. We'll be doing it together. We will be competing in Copenhagen. So Hyrox is all over the world. So wherever you're from, there's probably one near you. But we are going to Copenhagen to do our first one. So we will be doing it together. All our runs, we will run together. But our stations, we can split however we want to split them. So the 1,000 meters, for example, on the ski and the row will be done between me and my mum. We don't have to do it by ourselves, which makes me feel a little bit better going into it. For my first one, it would be so daunting doing it on my own, but without a doubt, maybe in the future. Okay, so how did it come about? So me and my mum follow a lot of influencers online, and it generally has become quite a popular thing now among the fitness sort of industry. Me and my mum have always been quite active and we like going to the gym, and we've recently in the past year started running. So when we saw it coming about online, we were like, this looks cool, this looks like could be a bit of us and a bit of a challenge. We haven't massively done lots of competitions with running specifically, so this really is our first big challenge together. And I turned 21 this year, so for my birthday, my mum booked for us to go and compete together. now we've just got to do it. It's become one of those things that the time's come and we're doing it by the end of the month. So basically, we saw it online, we thought that's a bit of us, and now we're doing it. It's been one of those things. I didn't even get the chance to make the decision. My mum made it for me. We are jetting off very soon. So I turned 21 in January. So we've literally had 3 months to prepare. Not even 3 whole months, I don't think. I think it's been about 11 weeks. So it's been a little bit of a quick turnaround, but I think the baseline that we were at, we were in a good place fitness-wise to just home in on it, and it gave us some sort of focus. So next question, how have I been training? So I did mention this briefly before, but my mum had a training plan put together from a PT in her gym, and we had 8 weeks and there were 2 Hyrox sessions per week. Hyrox specific, they focus to build us as best as we can for Hyrox. Including those, I've also been running, so I've done at least 2, most of the time 3, sometimes 4 runs a week. But I will be honest, January I did roll my ankle and that did put me out of running for a week, which in the grand scheme of things isn't a lot, but when you've only got 11 weeks of training, it is quite a lot. So I didn't run for that week, and the past week or so my ankle has been playing up again. I think I've got a few weaknesses there, and I pushed my distance a little bit the week before, and I think it was just a little bit like, please stop, don't do any more. So the past few days I've rested it, and I've done 1 small run, and today is going to be another run. It's consisted of running and walking. But also on Saturday, me and my mum are doing a 10k trail run. So it's my mum's first trail run, and it's the weekend of Mother's Day, so it's another exciting thing for us to do together. But we thought it would be good as part of our training just to do another run and a little bit of a further distance as well. And it's different terrain, so it's different training, so that should be good. And fingers crossed, my ankle will be all good for them. So I've done the 2 Hyrox sessions a week. Let's call it 2 to 3 runs. Then I was doing 1 other Hyrox session that I got from the Hyrox workout Instagram, and just push it all together into the week and made sure I got it all done. And fingers crossed, that's gonna work. Hopefully I've done everything and we're gonna absolutely smash it. So we have had something to follow. I'm really grateful for that. But genuinely, the workouts on the Hyrox Instagram would get you through the Hyrox. That's all you need, I'm sure. And some running alongside. And I just love running anyway. What are we aiming for with Hyrox? Honestly, we have no expectations. I genuinely find it really hard to look for a sort of average with Hyrox. I'm sure it is out there, but I feel like there's such a range of times that I have no idea. And a lot of the people that I'm watching that are doing Hyrox are professionals. Like, we all like to watch the best of the best. So they're all doing it in like just over an hour, just under an hour, and there's no way that's going to happen. I can run 8k in just under an hour. So I don't know, like I genuinely don't know, and I think I'm a little bit scared to guess because I could be so wrong. Either way, I could either guess way too long or I could guess way too little, and I just don't know. But we genuinely just do want to put ourselves out there, try it, see what we can do, and just enjoy it. It's just going to be something really fun to do together. I mean, it's going to hurt, and at times probably question why we're doing it, but I do know that it is going to be fun and we are going to enjoy it. And then maybe after we can see our time and then base it on ourselves rather than just a general. And it all depends on where you're competing. the time you get in a certain location may put you bottom of the pack, but the time you get if you go and do it somewhere else in the world may put you at the top of the pack. You just don't know. But what I do like about Hyrox is that you don't set off all at once and you can see who's first and who's last. You set off in waves and you have no idea where you are until everyone's finished, basically. Obviously you can guess like just once quite a lot have finished, but you don't know your final place until everyone's done. And I like that. It again goes with their whole ethos around it being for everyone, and it doesn't put people in a position where they feel uncomfortable or they feel embarrassed or whatever feelings that may come with people watching you be last. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with being last, and anyone that's going to do this is achieving something incredible. And I definitely think anyone that goes into it has that mindset and understands that anyway. But it just is a little safety net, I guess. And it adds an element of excitement. You don't know where you're going to be or who's going to come in after you. So I definitely really do like that aspect of it. So my final question is, what do I think will be next? Now, this is a really hard one because who knows? I might do it and absolutely hate it and swear I'll never, ever, ever, ever do it again. Do I think that'll happen? Probably not. So, realistically, I definitely think I'm going to want to do more. I already want to do more. Mum's already tried to book another one, which we failed miserably at. It was so difficult. The UK ones are so difficult to book. It's like getting concert tickets. So I definitely think I'm going to want to do more. I think I would like eventually to do one on my own. Whether I think that'll be the next step, I don't think so. I don't know. I think I'd probably like to do another doubles, but I feel like you can flip between them and people tend to. But I also really like the idea of a relay. So with the relays, there's 4 of you in your team. It's either all women, all men, or 2 women, 2 men. And you pick each 2 of the exercises, so 2 of the 8, and then you only run 2 kilometers and complete your exercises. So you don't all have to run at the same time, only one of you runs. So you'd go to the competition, you'd only run 2K, you'd only run 2 exercises. But I feel like that would be such good fun and have a good vibe around it, especially picking like your friends, your family to do that with. I genuinely think that would be really fun. So that is something I definitely would like to try next. I think once I get there, I'm in the zone, I do it, I think I'm going to catch the bug. I've already got the bug, I'll be honest, it's all I want to train. But once I'm there, I think it's going to hit me for real. So potentially a singles, definitely a doubles, and I'd love to do a relay. But just got to find the ones to do and make sure I get tickets. I mean, it's such a nice thing because if you can, like, you can do the ones abroad and make it into a little holiday. If you're planning on going on holiday anyway, why not see if there's a Hyrox to do? It takes 1 day out of your holiday, you can do it. But they do them in the UK, you don't have to travel far to do them. And, you know, they are for all abilities. But I am so excited, and I'm definitely going to bring you guys with me to Copenhagen for the weekend, for me and my mum to compete in our first Hyrox doubles, which is just crazy. And I've already spoken to so many people that are going as well, and quite a few that are doing their first Hyrox in Copenhagen. So I feel already like there's a little community and that I'm already part of it, and I haven't even raced yet, competed. So it's going to be so exciting. And like some of these people I've met through posting on social media, I've never met, and then I'll be able to meet them at Hyrox, which is just so cool. I genuinely think the community around it is just such a cool idea and fun, and I just can't wait. And doing it with my mum is just another icing on the cake. It'll be so fun, so special for the two of us. That is a whiz stop, is that even the saying? Quick tour, some answering of questions of my little journey, it's hardly even begun, of Hyrox. I just thought I'd give you all some more context around why we're doing it, how it's come about, what on earth we're doing if you have no idea. And then I can bring you guys with me and you can get excited for it too, because I love watching other people go to Hyrox. I think it's so fun. And just seeing everyone's experiences, and I just can't wait. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, do comment them below, or on Instagram or TikTok. Give me a follow over on there as well. I post more and more content on TikTok and Instagram of my training, of what's going on, how my ankle's doing, all sorts of just my general life too. So check those out. Make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know if you have any more questions, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.